Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to use Cronometer. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you have an account. By making an account, this is just going to ensure that all of your work saves. So whether you're recording this for 1 day, 3 days, if you ever just want to go back in here, having that account will just ensure that everything is going to stay in here. You don't have to do anything. It'll just always be there. So this is pretty much the main page. This is where all of your information is going to live. You can see these little icons that say food, exercise, etc. So this is where you're going to put in anything you've eaten that day. You can even go as far as adding any exercise, like any walking or weight-bearing exercise. And it has sections that separate it between breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. You don't have to put everything into those categories. It will still give you the same total, but it's definitely helpful for staying organized. Below, you can see the energy summary. So this is kind of just where all of your targets are going to be, where your protein, carbs, fat, and all that stuff are going to show. And then if you scroll down here, it's going to show you the breakdown for things like carbohydrates, fats, protein, and then just any minerals or vitamins that are in whatever foods you ate. Okay, so I'm going to scroll back up to the top, and for this example, I'm just going to add the snack that I had today at lunch. So that was apples and peanut butter. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on snacks and make sure that's highlighted. And then I'm going to click the food icon. So first, I'm just going to type in apple. And I'm going to click the one that says apple fresh with skin. It gives you a bunch of different options depending on the product, but I like this one. And then down below in this right-hand corner, this is really important. You want to make sure you're adjusting your portion size true to what you ate. So my apple was about medium-sized, so I'm just going to go ahead and select that. But, depending on what you had, you can always adjust. And then I'm just going to click Add to Diary. Okay, so now you can see that my energy summary has changed a little bit. So it added in all of the energy, protein, carbs, and fat in that apple. And then if you scroll down, it's also going to give you the more detailed descriptions, like all of the vitamins, minerals, and breakdowns. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my peanut butter. So I'm just going to go type that in. And again, there's so many foods in here, so pick the most accurate one to the product that you had. I have the natural salted peanut butter from Trader Joe's. And then again, in the bottom right corner, you're going to want to adjust your serving size. I had 2 tablespoons, so I'm just going to go ahead and type that in. And then you can see my summary is adjusted again with that peanut butter included. And it gives me the breakdown of everything. So it'll give me the saturated fat, unsaturated fat, calories, protein, all that good stuff. So let's pretend I finished adding all of my day's worth of foods in here, and now I want to submit this for school. So how do we do that? You can either save this page by going to File and Save Page As, or what I like to personally do, I like to just take screenshots. If you're on a Mac, it's Command-Shift-4. And you can see I'm just highlighting this, and then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to copy and paste this into a Word document so that I can submit it into Moodle. Okay, and so there it is. And then I would obviously go back to my Cronometer page and I would add more screenshots with the breakdown information below this too, just to make sure it's all on this page. But yeah, that's pretty much all you really need to know. I hope this was helpful and I hope you enjoyed.